Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of Fishing Blow. Hopefully you guys are having an awesome week. Mine has been amazing. If you've been following the site at all, you know that there's tons of great stuff that I get to cover. So we're just going to go in for it because it's ridiculous the amount of content that we got this week. So first off, kicking the week off, as I mentioned in my video, I had something huge for you guys. Hopefully you checked it out. It was an interview with John Salvidi. If you guys do not know who he is, definitely need to read that article. But he's been working with Donnie on the creation of Special Identity. So it was really, really awesome to talk to him. He's been working with Donnie since, like, forever. He's been there for a very, very long time. And it was really, really awesome and just amazing to be able to talk to him and learn more about the industry and what he thinks about it. So I don't want to say too much. I know that I've been posting it on a lot of different places. So please, if you have not seen it yet, give it a read. John definitely deserves it. He was an awesome guy, and it was such an honor to talk with him. So be sure to check it out. Okay, next, on Sunday, I did a quick little article about talking about Jackie's next film. He's just finished doing the audio for Police Story 2013, and they're asking him what he's going to do next. Now, he was talking about Skip Tracer and mentioned that it's not going to have any action in it. I was fine with it. I really didn't think that much of it. Apparently, there's been some slight backlash as to some people being upset or disappointed by the fact that Jackie's not going to have any action in Skip Tracer. I think it's kind of a bold move, because when you think about it, Hollywood doesn't know Jackie like Asia knows Jackie, or the rest of the world knows Jackie even. So for him not to do any action, I don't really know what's going to be left besides the comedy, and it's going to be really interesting to see how they play with that. So obviously, it's going to depend on how the story is, what's going on, what his character is. He seems really excited about it, so we all know that Jackie wants to slowly go away from action. The man is getting old. He said Chinese Zodiac was his last big action film. I wasn't expecting something huge, so it's not that big of a deal to me. Now, he also did say that he was going to make a film with Zhang Yimou, I think is how you pronounce it. Probably not. But he was going to do a film with the director. Now he's going back and saying that that was a slip of the tongue. So I don't know how accurate that is. So I'm just going to leave that there. You can read it on the actual post. I didn't change it or anything like that. But apparently he's saying that it's not necessarily the case, though he did visit the studio later that week. So I don't know. He may just not be ready for an official announcement. Said it too soon. Okay, so jumping back to Special Identity now. There are two trailers that came out this week, and both of them are equally amazing. If you have been strong enough to avoid Special ID trailers, congratulations, you are a better man or woman than I am, because I can't do it. I'm watching these trailers. They are fantastic. The fights are awesome. There's throwbacks to Flashpoint. I just think it's going to be such a great film, and I'm really, really excited. It just makes me that much more appreciative of the hard work that these people put into these films. So if you haven't seen them yet, check them out. There's two of them, and they're both equally amazing. They're just awesome. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Okay, on top of that, for the fight of the week, we had Extraction and Wake Up Juice. If you haven't seen either of those videos, they're also very, very good. Very, very different. Extraction is more of a one-on-one fight, and Wake Up Juice is more gory, but at the same time more comical, if that makes any sense. It's a stunt people. So anyways, everybody did a great job on both of the fights. I highly recommend you check them out. I don't think that there's not really anything out there that I can compare it to. So check them out and see what you think, and feel free to post in the comments whether you liked it or not, and maybe what you guys want to see next. Alright, jumping back to the news side of things, there's so many things, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to rush through everything and end up making a really short video, but whatever. Whatever. Okay, so jumping back to the news side of things, got some news on the film, the Mortal Kombat film, that may still happen. I posted a link from IGN.com. I forgot who the actual source was, but they asked the director, and I'm going to butcher his name, so I'm not even going to try and say it, but Kevin. Let's just call him Kevin because that's his first name. So they asked Kevin whether or not the film was still going to happen. He seems pretty intent on making it happen. He also said that he wants to make the Mortal Kombat Legacy series that continues on. So we may see more seasons of that in the coming months, I guess you could say. But what's interesting is the fact that he wants them to be separate. He doesn't want it to be like a setup for the film. He feels like there's enough content that he could do two separate things. So more power to him for that. So if you guys want a Mortal Kombat film to happen, definitely check out season 2 when it comes out and give him the support so that they know there's that audience. You know, they've been making these, I guess, this series to show that there's still that audience, and so if it takes another season or whatever, it's fine. You know, as long as it's as strong as the first one, I don't see why that's not going to convince any people otherwise. So, on top of that, though, there's news apparently that there's going to be a Jackie Chan theme park. Not the weirdest thing I've ever heard related to Jackie, but it's still kind of strange. So, there's not a lot of news right now as to what it's going to be. I hope there's rides. I hope they're like have the theme of different movies, you know, like simulation of the clock tower fall from Project A would be pretty intense. You know, or somebody else was like the chase scene from Armor of God, stuff like that. So there's a lot of ideas for that. I feel like it's going to be more of like a high-end museum that's going to have like different attractions that you can do and things like that, but mainly going to have just like Jackie Chan memorabilia. I don't know for sure. It's still just out there, but it's just random. And I had to just sit there and really read the headline and go, is this really happening? But, you know, Jackie's doing a musical, so nothing is too insane for Jackie Chan. So, anyways, let me know what you guys think about that, too. Would you ride a Jackie Chan-themed roller coaster or something? I would, but, you know, I'm slightly biased when it comes to Jackie. Okay, back to movies, though. We had 2 trailers that came out. The 4-2, which was a teaser trailer, very, very short, didn't show a lot, but obviously they're trying to build up the anticipation for it. It's coming out in November, so they're going to have to kind of push the marketing if they want people interested in it, especially at the end of the year. Didn't think the first film was that great, but this film may be better. It's, you know, a trilogy, so it may lead straight into the third film, allowing for some more development of the characters, which I thought was a weak point for the original 4 films. So we'll see how it goes, but be sure to check that out. And then also the final trailer for Tom Yum-Goong 2. I don't know, guys. I really don't know about this film. I want to like it, I really do, but I just feel like they're pushing the flashy aspect of the film, which is very, very different from what they used to do, you know, the whole real fight thing. And they claim that real fight is back, but I don't feel like real fight is back. I feel like it's the CG and the special effects, and pretty much everything that Tony didn't do is in this film. Now, I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But it just doesn't feel like that big comeback film for Tony Jaa. So we'll see how it goes. I'm still really hesitant about this. I'll definitely check it out when it comes out. It's just, I'm going to set my bar kind of low on this one. There's a lot of films where my bar is really, really high, like Special ID. But I'm going to wait on this one and see how it goes. But let me know what you guys think, if you guys are excited about it. And then lastly, another trailer, because there's so many trailers this week, for Wrath of Vajra. Or Vajra? Yeah. However you pronounce that. Can't pronounce anything. I can type things, I can't pronounce them though. So there's a behind the scenes video and a trailer. Both of them look really good. The trailer is especially amazing because of the fact that there's no dialogue. It's just music and fighting, and it looks great. I hope that Seeing You doesn't get overshadowed by these bigger films like Special Identity, Tom Yum-Goong. I can't think of any more right now, but there's a lot of films coming out like this bottom end of the quarter of the year, the final quarter of the year. So I hope that his film doesn't get overshadowed because he deserves his own feature film. He's been doing side characters for so long that he deserves to be his own character or his own star in a film. And I think it looks amazing. I think that it looks really, really good. So I don't know. It's just, it looks really good. I feel like that's what the 4 should be, is what this film is. And it just looks gritty and amazing, and I can't wait to see it. So feel free to sound off on what you guys think about that. And lastly, so much news. Okay. In Line of Duty 4. Did a review for that film. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. It's one of the earlier Donnie Yen films, and given the fact that John is in it, I had to review it for this week. So I wanted to do a more modern film since I did Dragon's Forever last week, but it was just so fitting that I had to. So anyways, check the review out. Let me know what you think, and that is everything I have for you this week. Like I said, a ton of stuff. Visit the website and let me know what you guys enjoy. Read the full articles, get into the comments. A lot of you guys have been really awesome about commenting on things like that, and I love it. I love the fact that you guys are talking to each other, and I'll try not to comment too much because I don't want it to just be me in the side where it says like K Miller's commented, but you guys have a lot of great questions, and so I love it. I think it's great that we have this community, and hopefully we'll continue to build on it, and I don't know, we'll go from there. So guys, if anything, please check out my interview with John Salvidi. It was very, very awesome, and I promise you, it's amazing. It's a little bit long, but it's still fun to read. So that's all I got. I'm out of breath, and I'm sure you guys are tired of listening to me, so I guess I'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys so much for watching these videos. I do appreciate it, and hopefully this coming week won't be as intense, but if it is, hey, that's not really a bad thing. That just means we have a lot of cool stuff to talk about. So that's all I got, guys. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. This is K Miller, and this week is Move Finished.